Just because your life is miserable doesn't mean you have to look like it. Hello everybody. I'm gonna do a get ready with me / Q&A. I asked y'all to ask me questions on Instagram, and I just answered them while I did my makeup because I have nothing else to do with my life. So yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start my makeup, and then we're gonna answer questions that y'all asked me. I'm doing primer first. First question is, do you have any tips on university life? I have a lot, actually. A lot of things that they don't tell you before you go to college. It's way different than high school. In high school, they'll like hold your hand or whatever, but in university, in college, like they don't care. They do not care. They will let you fail, and they won't say anything about it. They won't, I mean, they'll help you with office hours, but like, who's going to office hours? I'm not. I saw a post, and it was like, college is basically where you teach yourself. And like, I couldn't agree more. Because you'll sit in a 3-hour class, and your professor will just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and you won't process what they're saying. You will have no idea what's going on. So just like, you know, take what they say with a grain of salt, and like focus on like understanding what they're teaching you. Because I literally leave every class like, what the fuck did I just learn? Did I learn anything? Like, what was the point of that? So like, you know, make flashcards, study a lot, whatever you have to do to like teach yourself. And then also like, just, it gets really lonely. Like, I moved across the country. Everybody knows this already. I talk about it so much. I moved across the country with no friends. And before I got here, I knew a couple people that went here like online, people that live here. Bro, I don't know them people. I ain't never seen them people before. And if I did, like, they act weird in person. It's really lonely. That's like the principle. So like, kind of, even though you're in college and you have to focus on schoolwork, still worry about your mental health. My school has like free therapy, because like I said, it gets really, really lonely. The only thing I heard when I first got here was like, go to all the events, go to parties, go to the festivals, go to the concerts. But if you're like me and you are not a social person and you have anxiety, that is like the worst thing to hear. Because I tried. I went to events here. They have so many events here. Like in college, they'll always have an event going on, at least in mine. But like, bro, I don't know how to talk to people. You know, like, it's scary. So it's just a lot to adjust to, and it's a big adjustment basically. Like, you just have to focus on yourself. Don't worry about other people. And another thing, people are rude, people are mean, people are inconsiderate. Like, you might be in your little world, your little bubble in high school, and you think everybody's nice and it's gonna be nice to you. But I promise you, especially if you move to a different area, like, nobody cares about you in college. Nobody cares what you're wearing. Nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody cares about your well-being. Nobody cares about your existence, basically. Like, I promise you, you're gonna be, if you think that people are gonna care, like me, I'm like, oh, like, I'm gonna make friends. And no, that's not, I mean, it could happen if you're a social person, but if you're like me, bitch, you're not making no friends. I've been here for a month and a half, maybe almost 2 months. I don't have no friends. But I don't know if these are tips, but like, that kind of prepares you for college, because like, you kind of have a misconception of like an idea of what college is in your head, and then you get here and it's just like the complete opposite. So like, expect the worst, basically. Like, you know, when you're, before you get here, you're like, oh, like you have these high expectations on what you're gonna do and who you're gonna meet and all the friends you're gonna have, and then you get here and it's the complete opposite. Like, you're like, I have no friends, I don't know anybody here, I don't know what's going on, I'm scared, I don't know what my class is. That's how I was. I've had a couple mental breakdowns already in the bathroom because I have no privacy. But, you know, college is nice, it's cool, but it's not this like, you know, fairy tale thing. It's not like the movies, unless you're a social person and you're popular. Then, or you just like parties and stuff, then of course you'll have more fun because you go to all the events. But if you're like me, then you're gonna probably be miserable. That's just, I think that's like a universal thing for people that have anxiety in general, whether it be in college, in work, whatever. Like, you're gonna be miserable. That's just the reality of the situation. But like, I still make the most of it. I go out and I go on walks, and go to the gym, whatever. I go home, I go to class, I do my homework, I go to my boyfriend's house, I come home, I take a shower, I go to sleep. That's all I do every day. So, you know? But I also would say make a routine, even if it's simple. Like, I wake up 2 hours before class, I drink water, I get ready, I take time to make myself feel pretty in the morning. I do my makeup, I do my hair, I put on a cute outfit. Just because your life is miserable doesn't mean you have to look like it, you know? Like, the better you look, the better you feel. For me personally, like, if I feel ugly, if I look ugly, I'm gonna feel ugly. Speaking of college, the next question is what my major is. My major is psychology. I'm thinking about minoring in social work. I want to be a clinical therapist for children. I've gone through many majors. Like, I know I want to work with kids, don't know if I want to be a teacher, don't know if I want to be a school counselor. It just depends on how I feel in the moment. And, you know, whatever. I still, you know, it's not a big deal to know what your major is your first year. And then another question is, why did I choose UNLV? I was like, because I have been to college, I've been to Vegas a few times, right? So I like it. I like Vegas, whatever. I knew I wanted to go out of state. I really didn't want to stay in Atlanta. I don't like Atlanta, to be honest with you. And I've been there my entire life, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave. Like, I've been to Vegas a couple times. At the time, I had been to Vegas like twice, I think, or 3 times, 1 or 2. And we did a tour of the campus, and I was like, oh, this is so nice. Like, it's not too big, it's not too small. They had talked about diversity, because it's one of the most diverse colleges in the country. Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it's not like I won't be around people that look like me. It's not like I'm going to, you know, be isolated. That's what I thought it before I got here, right? And I'm like, okay. The dorms are nice. I love my dorm. That's one thing I can't say about this college. I love my dorm. So yeah, I was just like, why not? It's easy. It's an easy school to get into. I don't have to write an essay. So I was like, okay. It's not the only school I applied for, but it was my top choice. I got in. That's where I went. Not a lot. It's not a huge story. It's not like, oh, like, you know, it's not like anything special. And then I think someone asked, like, would I recommend coming here? I don't know. Like, it's just, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want to go to a school that's in a big city that's around a lot of things, okay, that's part of the reason why I wanted to go here as well. It's around a lot of things. It's near the strip. There's a lot of restaurants around here. There's malls around here, whatever. Like I said, it just depends on what you're looking for. I recommend doing a lot of research for whatever college you choose to go to. It doesn't have to be UNLV. It can be any school. You can do your research. Go on a tour if you can. Please go on YouTube, look up videos, whatever. That's what I did. But just, you know, figure out what your priority is. Do you just want to go to a school that's easy to get into? Do you want to go to a small school? Do you want to go to a big school? Do you want to go, like, what are you looking for in your school? Pretty much. That's basically what you need to ask yourself, and then go from there. So, would I recommend UNLV? Probably not. It's not a bad school at all. It's just not what I was expecting. But it's not a bad school. I feel like I would have had a universal experience no matter where I went. So, you know, it's not a huge campus. It's a decent amount of people here, but it's not huge. It's not a lot of people, you know. It's decent. You know, will I go here for my graduate year? Probably not. But this question is, how's life recently? Okay, so as I said before, I've been here for a couple months. Life is good. I like being not by myself, but like by myself. I have a routine. I'm not stuck in the house all the time. I met my boyfriend, so that was nice. Life is good. Life is decent. It could be a little bit better, but as far as school goes, school has been going very swell. You know, I just got a 100 on my essay. Advice for overcoming anxiety. Well, I don't know how to answer this question because I definitely haven't overcame it at all. But like, bro, I don't know. I tried medication, did not work. I tried breathing, did not work. Like, I don't know how to help you in that department, to be honest with you. Where do you look for clothes and items that fit your aesthetic? Okay, so I mainly shop online, and the biggest tip I have when it comes to doing that is go on the filters, put in colors, and go to pink. Like, I don't even look at the other colors, I just look at pink. That's it. Like, I don't care about red and yellow. I don't care. I want to look at pink shit, and that's it. When I go shopping in person, I just look for pink stuff. Like, I don't look at other things. But I mainly shop on Shein, Fashion Nova, like the basic places, you know. But I basically just shop on like the base, like where everybody else shops. So nothing special. The last question is, what made you want to be a therapist? Pretty much. There's not a lot of therapists, period. There's not a lot of black therapists, and I had a bad experience with therapy. I know a lot of people that have bad experiences with therapy, and I want to make it to where people genuinely want to go to therapy and they aren't seen as crazy because they go to therapy, and therapy genuinely helps them, because, you know. And I like to give advice, listen to people. I'm a great listener. I give good advice, and, you know, I would love to be a therapist or a counselor. For some reason, I just stopped talking. Like, I literally just stopped talking, and I didn't even like do any. I don't know what. Okay, it's over, I guess. Whatever. Bye. Okay, that's it for the Q&A, and get ready with me. Sorry if it was underwhelming, but if you want to keep seeing me, then subscribe and like the video and comment any other questions you have, and maybe I'll do another one.